We are live! We are live! Wow, is this back-to-back 8 in the morning live streams? What a week. What a week. But I'm here for it. What's up, Jen? Let's go! This is a big morning. This is a big morning, everybody. Yeah, this is a big morning. Okay. Universal Fan Fest. A universal fan fest. See all things to do? Nothing right now. I haven't been on this part of the website in a long time. I guess tickets is probably the most important. Tickets and more. Damn, I think tickets are just live. Wow. Were they always live? Or like ticket? I think it was like you get it was like a pre-sale. You get a medallion, and it ended yesterday. All right, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. I am drinking some cafe, some cafecito. Got to get ready because in 2 minutes, that is right, 2 minutes, we're going to get some FanFest news. Official, not speculated. You know, I think this might happen. Official news. Tickets have been live for a while. Yeah, I bought the pass whenever the day it became available. I bought the pass, so that's how I was like, I didn't even know there was tickets available. I knew there was like a pre-sale ticket thing with the medallion. That's kind of the main thing I knew. But all right, let's see if this works. We're actually going to get the breaking news from my Instagram at the Cali Bay. How crazy is that? The Cali Bay. The Cali Bay. Cali Bay. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. We are 1 minute. 1 minute. They already dropped. I don't know what dropped. There it is. Oh my Lanta. Oh, it's all there. Wow. Look at that. Schedule posting works. Good morning, everybody. So as you can see, we're going to have One Piece back. We got some Scooby-Doo Universal Monster news that we're going to go over. Dungeons and Dragons is back. Super Nintendo World will be back. Harry Potter will be back. We got a lot of news to cover. Let me try to put this on the Twitters, and then we could just move on. Where is it? Wow, what a day! I've been praying for FanFest news, and it's here. It's legitimately here. All right. Oh man. All right, let me post this on the X, and then we'll get this party started. It'll take me like 1 minute. No Wicked. This is not the final lineup. It says more to come. Like, this is not it. That's what the email said. There's more to come. These are not the final announcements by any means. What is the other one? Harapata. Okay. Harapata. Which one is missing? I think it's Nintendo. All right, everybody. Give me 30 more seconds. Okay. I think I posted everything. Where's this? Oh my gosh. I'm struggling over here. All right. I'm on the last thing to post. It's just I couldn't find the picture. It just disappeared on me. All right. Let's get this party started. So, Universal Fan Fest has announced a lot of the things that are coming to the event. We're going to go over them. The first one that I really was like, well, what's happening? What's happening is this one right here. The Scooby-Doo Universal Monsters. Where was it going to be held at? Was it going to be like Back to the Future? I had all those questions, Is Back to the Future coming back? At this point, there's no Back to the Future. So that's kind of where things are at with FanFest. But Scooby-Doo Universal Monsters, we finally got information, and it's right here. Scooby-Doo meets Universal Monsters. Mystery on the Backlot. This all-new immersive walkthrough adventure is designed to give guests the sensation of stepping into a live-action mystery with the Scooby-Doo gang and Universal Monsters. Guests will travel to the destination via Studio Tour Tram, where they have a chance to walk along a movie studio backlot with Scooby-Doo himself and his pals Fred, Daphne, Velma, and Shaggy. This exciting escapade will challenge them to solve a mystery involving the most legendary universal monsters in cinematic history, including Frankenstein, Dracula, Bride of Frankenstein, Wolfman, as they navigate portions of Universal world-famous outdoor film sets from the cobblestone streets of Little Europe to the iconic Court of Miracles, the original filming location for historic Universal horror films Frankenstein and the Wolfman. There you go! All right, let's keep it going. We'll react to all this. I just want to get this news out first. So here we got another one. One Piece coming back to Universal Fan Fest. Of course it is. Of course it is. It was literally one of the most popular things ever when it came down to Fan Fest. One Piece Grand Pirate Show. One Piece returns to Universal Fan Fest nights, but this time as a live show extravaganza at the Waterworld show venue. We're getting a show. Inspired by the success of Universal Studios Japan production, One Piece Grand Pirate Show will invite guests to a whirlwind performance featuring a cast of One Piece fan favorite characters, with action, comedy, chaos taking center stage. Guests will be transported to the very heart of the world of One Piece, enveloped in friendship, freedom, and mayhem. My first thought was I have to watch the show from Japan. I'm assuming, I don't know if it'll be like a replica of that show or it's just an inspiration from that show. But there we go. There we go. We're going to have the show in Hollywood. You don't got to go to Japan. I love that Universal works with other Universals and brings things they've done here. It's so cool to have collaboration like that. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Super Nintendo coming back to FanFest. Colorful Yoshi Celebration. This year's Universal FanFest Nights introduces a vibrant, multicolored Yoshi celebration in Super Nintendo World. This all-new adventure will welcome guests to explore the land, where they will have a chance to meet new, colorful Yoshis who can be found throughout the Mushroom Kingdom. So, more Yoshis, which I think that's a good thing. We had essentially 3 Yoshis, but it was really just kind of like 2 Yoshi meet and greets. We had the green Yoshi, the main Yoshi, and then the blue or pink, which were like up top and hidden, and you had to do a challenge to then meet them. That was kind of crazy. I hope there's just Yoshis everywhere. Like it's not hard to meet a Yoshi. But I'm excited. My mind also went to, I wonder what kind of new foods will come. There's for sure new foods coming to Toadstool. I hope they also bring new foods to Power Up Cafe at the Upper Lot. So exciting. Very exciting. All right, let's keep going. Dungeons and Dragons coming back to FanFest. I gotta zoom into this one. Dungeons and Dragons Secrets of Waterdeep. This fan favorite immersive experience returns due to popular demand. along with some enhancements inspired by the world's greatest role playing game, Dungeons and Dragons. This epic walkthrough experience will welcome guests and fans to partake in a one of a kind adventure and explore the fantastic world of D&D. Guests will join the Harpers, a heroic spy network, to foil a plot by the legendary beholder Xanathar and save the city of Waterdeep. This engaging experience features the legendary beholder Xanathar, uniquely created by the masterful puppeteer Jim Henson Creature Shop. For over 40 years, Jim Henson's Creature Shop has been the world-renowned innovator in puppetry, animatronic, and digital animation. So that is coming back. If I'm not mistaken, did I leave something out of that one? Hold on. I could have sworn there was like another chunk to that. All right, now that was it. So that is coming back. I can't wait to do it. That was one of my favorite things that I did last year's FanFest, Dungeons and Dragons. My main thing, I hope they add to it. And like I've said before, if there was ever something that just kind of has infinite stories, it's Dungeons and Dragons. So I would imagine there's more to it. And this is the big one right here. Harry Potter. Harry Potter coming back to FanFest. All right. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter. This new unique walkthrough experience will take guests into the depths of the Forbidden Forest in search of a lost hippogriff. With guidance from Hogwarts professor, they will encounter magical creatures and familiar beasts as they face a series of obstacles which will require the guests to summon their bravery and spell casting skills to help a hippogriff in need. Wow. That we've been seeing all that work happening at Forbidden Journey, the Forbidden Journey extended queue. It has to be that. So now it's even cooler to like look over there because we could confirm that is FanFest. I had no idea. It was just one of those of like, why is there walls over here? And then eventually it became, why are they taking out queue? And then eventually it became, there's markings and trees are being removed and dirt's being grinded out. Like, this is good. This is freaking awesome. Awesome. I don't know what to expect though. Like with all these announcements, I didn't get any concept art or stuff like that. So it's hard to really be like, it's gonna look like that. But I'm excited. This Harry Potter, and I would imagine not the monsters, but the creatures that like we had the Akame, the dragon. I would imagine that stuff comes back. The Niffler, that was a big one. All right, and then last one is this one right here. Universal FanFest nights. You could already buy your ticket if you would like. It's going to be 12 days. That's the big thing with FanFest. It's going to be 12 days. And these are it right here. April 23rd to the 25th. May 1st to the 3rd. The 7th to the 9th. 14 to the 16. I was already on the website. So for the website, it's kind of like Horror Nights. Whatever you see for Horror Nights, it's like the same ticketing. General admission, 2 p.m., early access, Uh, and then they got the fandom pass, or these are the express, I guess. But where's the fandom pass? I wonder, is it still the same price? I haven't looked at this in a long time, so it's going to be news to me. Uh, that's the crazy part. That FanFest is it starts off at $74. Like, that's wild, man. We'd be seeing these other After Dark events at other parks. It's like $150 is the minimum. Where's the fandom pass? The fandom pass lets you go to every event that they do for FanFest, and that one's $250. That's the one I bought. I'm pretty sure that's what I paid when I bought it. But one thing I could always recommend, if you have an annual pass, last year they let you upgrade to FanFest, and it was like $50 if you were in the park. Like, your pass works the day that there's a FanFest, you were allowed to upgrade to FanFest. I don't know if they'll do that again this year, but that was something. One thing you could always do, if you're a big fan of any of these things coming, you could always buy just a regular ticket. And if for whatever reason you're like, this is awesome, you could always upgrade your ticket to a fandom pass. I heard a lot of people do that last year, where they were like, because I see a lot in the chat and stuff like that. I'm skeptical, I don't know if I'm going to love this. I don't want to commit. But you could always just buy a ticket, and you could upgrade to a pass if you so inclined the day of, like during the event. A lot of people did that last year. So I just want to say that. Throw that out there. All right. Let me go to the chat. What is your guys' thoughts? I want to hear from you guys. I kind of wish there was like a trailer to go with all that. Maybe there is. I haven't looked. Universal Fan Fest. I don't know if they've posted like a trailer or something. Is this new? That is not new. This one's new. It just kind of gives us the dates. Yeah, no trailer or nothing. All right. What is your guys' thoughts? On all the news that has arrived? Would love to hear your guys' opinion. Good, bad, middle. I want to hear it. All right, let me get to it. D&D was cool. I hope they expand on it and make people feel more connected to what is going on. Okay. That sounds amazing for the Harry Potter Fan Fest. I want to experience that for my vlog series. I hope that Harry Potter thing is super cool. I'm going to do it every single time. Like I said, I bought the pass. I'll be going to this event a lot. Thank you, Sea Hill. Anybody trying to travel to this event, we would love to book your trip. My girlfriend's hard at work. We are travel agents, and we do Universal here, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, Walt Disney World, Universal Orlando. We do it all. I can't wait, though. I wish we had got more anime titles. There's more to come. I don't know what the other more are. This is as far as I know. Like, I don't have any more information. Got my fandom pass. I'm excited. I hope to see you there. Basically, if you're going 4 times, it's worth the pass. Yeah, definitely. What's up? Poor Judgment. Bummed they couldn't do Back to the Future again this year because the space is being used for filming. I know. I take the studio tour a lot. A lot of people in my videos see that I like the studio tour a lot. Dude, Metro sets, they've been used like every day. During the weekdays, there's active filming literally at all times. It's crazy. And And at the same time, Hollywood, like just in general, Hollywood, they're coming back with a vengeance. So there's gonna be just active filming continuously, pretty much probably all year. And I get it. I as much as anybody, we all want the Metro sets back for Horror Nights, but the beauty of Universal Studios Hollywood is that it is an active filming studio. So it's like, once you understand that portion of the theme park, these things don't hurt as much. But yeah, I came to that realization back. I don't think we'll ever get Back to the Future back in the way that we had it in Courthouse Square. I doubt Universal does that again, just because it stops filming for a long time in those areas. And FanFest went to like 1 a.m. So, yeah, it wrecks filming. and it's an active filming studio. So it's just two things really. Yeah, that Back to the Future, I think it's just a unicorn. It's a unicorn experience that I don't know if we'll ever get again in that capacity. Peter, Mondo already knows my thoughts. I absolutely love the layout for this year. I'm excited for Scooby-Doo. Definitely going, but I want to see if they are holding back, or if they are holding a big IP back till later. These are gigantic IPs. The One Piece alone, that's already selling ridiculous tickets. Nintendo too. The amount of people that are going to want to come to just do Yoshi's, like, it's going to be crazy. One Piece being expanded is nice, but we needed Sailor Moon, Demon Slayer, Pokemon, Apothecary Diaries, Spy X Family, like USJ. I'm going to be honest, I have not heard any of those things coming. Like a rumor, a whisper. I have not heard nothing. The only one, like, maybe is Sailor Moon, where they had Jujutsu Kaisen. But I don't know. I Demon Slayer would be nuts, man. That humongous fandom. Gigantic fandom. New experiences are welcome, but I wish we'd have different IPs coming this year. Hopefully next year. Yeah, that's one thing too. At the end of the day, this is an event. It's in its second year. So, like, they're still finding their feet, their footings, I guess you could say. But for a second year event, to have a lineup like this is pretty insane. You got to admit, like, this thing did not exist 3 years ago. It's year 2. I could just imagine where year 3 goes, right? If it ends up coming back. High Desert, he says, majorly disappointed. Which one disappointed you? Why are you disappointed? I don't get to go to Universal too often. I live an hour away. I'd love to go. Yeah, if you don't go to Universal often, this is the event to do. You're going to, like, the most themed, cool stuff happening everywhere Universal. Outside of Horror Nights. Kind of pricey for general admission. Not going to lie. Dude, $77? I don't know, man. I think to me personally, I think it's a great deal. $74. Look at that. 74, 79, 84. I live in the world of Disneyland. Also does After Dark events. They start at like $150 to like $200 now. So 74, to me, I look at as a deal. That is an incredible deal. For general admission too. But that's just me. I know everybody's different. One Piece Waterworld show should be awesome. Yeah, I gotta watch a video of that Japan version. I've only seen clips. but it's like a 9 minute thing, 10 minute thing. I have to look. No Back to the Future, no thanks. Yeah, that. I think there's a lot of people that are in that boat of like, well, if Back to the Future is not coming back, I'm not going. I respect it. I respect it, man. Primavera, Five Fires. Got my early access for the day that I'm going. Yeah, early access. You're going to have the best day ever. Best day ever. Let me see. It wasn't me dropping a super chat. So Disney Explore Pass went on sale at 9 a.m. today. Universal said, hold my popcorn. Love the competition. I guess it's not the time to say, but we'll talk about the Explore Pass on a different live. I hope a lot of people are going to put it to use. You got to go during summer, right? You can't beat that. But it wasn't me. Good morning and thank you, my friend. Thank you. Is that it? I'm like, man, I just can Welcome to Derry just be announced already if it's coming to Horror Nights. Oh man, I want to rewatch Welcome to Derry. Honestly, it was that good. But thank you for the support. Peter says, I'm just so glad and happy that I got to experience like 5 hours of Courthouse Square. Yeah, me too. There was a couple nights where I just sat on the bench right there in the middle of the courthouse, and I got to see everything happening. Like all the events on the car area, all the stuff on the right, McFly and Biff fighting, and I get to see the projection show. I got to see all that just sitting down, and I'll never forget when I was doing Destination Hill Valley. I was just like, I can't believe this is real. Like I'm sitting in Courthouse Square, and it's like 11, 12 o'clock at night. Oh man, great memories. Great memories. Back to the Future last year was special because it was the 40th anniversary. Maybe if FanFest survives 10 years, I hope it does, we get 50th anniversary. Maybe they do it for the 50th. Right? If you do it for the 40th, you got to do it for the 50th. Maybe that's the plan. Somebody needs to go to the future and let us know and come back. Glad Universal Monsters are part of this, but I love more Universal Film IP stuff. Regardless, I'm excited. Dragon Ball would be amazing. That I love Dragon Ball. Disappointed in lack of new IPs. All right, I respect that. Miss JTX, people really came for a Back to the Future. The other stuff was always walk-on. True is true. That's why when I say general admission, I'm like, it's a great ticket. Literally a great ticket. Yoshi was busy, but the rest was walk-on because everybody came for Back to the Future. I hope they're holding something else back. I don't know. I could try to do some digging around with the whole, like, are they holding stuff back? But I don't. I legitimately couldn't tell you. All right. I'm curious how people are reacting on the social medias to all this. I don't know. All right. $80 is a great deal for an After Dark event. Honestly, $80 is cheaper than just the general admission. And during FanFest, you get, I think, most of the rides, like literally most of the rides. Cool. We get Harry Potter walkthrough in the queue. They're cleaning up. Yeah, I can't wait to see that come to life. I think they're just set. I think they just set the bar too high when it came to Back to the Future. And we all came in with the same experience for this year, if not bigger. Yeah. And you best believe these Universal Fan Fest creatives, they know all this. So whatever Universal Monsters, Scooby-Doo, whatever that is, has a high bar to live up to, because Back to the Future, it was perfection. It was literally perfection. Perfection. Mondo, I have a question, kind of off topic. I want to go to Monsterpalooza in May and want to meet Art the Clown. Any tips? Monsterpalooza is awesome. I love Monsterpalooza. My best tip is park. Well, first of all, if you could go early, parking is so much easier. If you go in the midday and after, parking's terrible. And parking can range from like $20 to $50. But that's a great tip, is to go early. Monsterpalooza has a lot to see. They even do panels. When I went, there was the Art the Clown or Terrifier panel, which was crazy. There's not. You should watch my video from last year to just get an understanding of a Monsterpalooza. That's like my best tip, honestly. I did a vlog last year of Monsterpalooza. I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. I don't know if that event is like highly thought of. I don't know. I don't know how people talk about Monsterpalooza, but for me, I thought it was amazing. I literally thought it was amazing. Let me see. What's up, Tony? I'm surprised we aren't seeing Fast and Furious, considering the coaster opens this year. But plus, surprised no Jurassic anything. You know, now that you mention, I am kind of surprised about the Jurassic Park, that like we didn't get an announcement for that. That is true. I didn't even think about that, because that was like a rumored thing. Maybe it still happens. I don't know, but nothing. $84 is a great deal for someone without an annual pass, because you get admission to the theme park before the after-hour event. Yeah, it's a great deal. French fry. Slightly disappointed. Was hoping for something fresh. Huntrix, Pokemon, Demon Slayer, Rosalina, with the movie coming out. That is true. This was the time to announce Rosalina. Still sounds cool, though, and still going. All right. Now I have to start thinking over multi-day FanFest or Express one day. I think you should hold back on the Express. Like Miss JTX said earlier, everything was kind of walk-on. I don't know if the crowds are going to just skyrocket year one, year two, but general admission was a great option, honestly. But if you have the money and it's in your budget, just Express then. Why not? Because I'm also tempted to go to Star Wars event at Disney. So much money for my hobbies. Yeah, Star Wars night ain't gonna be cheap. That's gonna be, I don't know, $150 to $200. I don't doubt the ones in April, Star Wars night will probably be like, I don't know, $215. You want to? Oh no, is it May? Yeah, May 4th. I don't know if there is one on that day, but it'll probably be the most expensive. I think they should remake Earthquake. They have a right experience, but that movie's from the 70s. As weird as it sounds, they already gave Earthquake love. They refurbished it a lot. Like, was it a year ago? 2 years ago? It was just recent. Mondo, people were skeptical last year too. Then once they saw what the event was, they were dying to go. Yeah, that did happen a lot, I will admit, where there was a lot of people of like, man, I wish I went. They were doing all that. Um, you know, I wish I could market these events. I feel like if I was able to like take over their Twitter or something, I would kill it in marketing these events. Um, there was a lot of people last year that were like, I don't even know what FanFest is, and the event's already been going for like a month. I, I look at FanFest last year. I was like, I don't know what this is, but I want a pass. If they sell a pass, I'm going a lot. And I fell in love with FanFest. It was dream come true, literally dream come true event. We got Danny with a super chat. Thank you. I don't see a comment, but $5. Thank you, Daddy. Appreciate you supporting the fire, my friend. Let me see. DJ says, epic fail that we didn't get some new ones for FanFest. There's still more to be announced, so I don't know what to say. I'm holding. For me, I'm very optimistic for this event. I did it last year, so like I'm not down on it. I'm excited to do every one of these things. The one that, like, if I was to say I'm skeptical, is the Scooby-Doo one, because it's like, how are they going to do this? I don't understand. Is it going to be like Back to the Future, or is it going to be more Terror Tram, where you kind of hit sequence of events and, hey, get the hell on out of here? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. Let me see. We got Danny. Drop another super chat. Wow. When? Wow. Well, good morning. I think they should make another Jaws movie. It's time. Also, we need another earthquake movie. The last one is from the 70s. And also, we need more shows. They only have Waterworld. Before, there was 5 shows. Love all your vids. Dude, I'm in the same boat as anybody. I want more entertainment, without a doubt. It's still wild that we haven't. I haven't heard nothing. The only rumor that kind of like started, but it just fizzled out, was Bourne Stuntacular was going to come to Hollywood somewhere. Nothing. We've got nothing. And I feel like that whisper is kind of fading away. I don't think that is coming over here. I want more entertainment as well, especially sit-down shows. One of the first things you see when you walk into Universal, it says the entertainment capital of LA. Fast and Furious is the next big thing. I hope the next big thing is a show of some capacity where a building has to be built and flushed out with whatever they do. Or man, could the gods be in our favor? We get expansion, Universal Studios Hollywood expansion. So maybe a new land somewhere. But hey, I would love a new Jaws movie. The way that the 2020s have gone, I don't know. Can they redo such a classic this day and age? I don't know, man. You know who is doing classics really well? And I can't wait to watch this movie. I don't think it's Universal at all. Let me show you real quick. I think it's this. Yeah. This is going to be, I think this is my most anticipated movie of the year right here. Dude, I watching Godzilla -1 in theaters was like such a ridiculous experience, and I got to see it in a premium setting too, which was Prime. Oh my god, it was one of the most beautiful movies I ever seen. But my mind, when you said remake Jaws, the guy that does Godzilla, I wonder if he could do a good Jaws movie. That's like where my mind went. Just because that guy like respects the past and and still creating new things in current era. Um, Everyone is a hater till they find out they missed out and can't go. It's gonna still be fun and worth it, but we need something we can hang out at. That's what people loved about last year. Everybody was down there. They had live music down there. Food, games, that is true. That is so true. Back to the Future, you could literally be there 3 hours, and you're having the best time ever. Best time ever. We got Susan from St. Martin. 7-day cruise. Wow. It was spectacular. The car on the stage flying and upside down. Damn. That's crazy. We got Miss Sapphire. Super chat. I'm not a big fan of Scooby-Doo or Universal Monsters, but think it's cool that they're doing it in Little Europe. Yeah, let me go. I haven't even shown that. Gosh, I haven't even shown that. I think it was, I should just go to my or not old, but my recent YouTube video. Okay, right here. So, Scooby-Doo Universal Monsters, this is it. A lot of people were saying this is Jumanji, Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. I would have to assume this is Scooby-Doo. This is it. This is Scooby-Doo Universal Monsters. And it'll also be on this side too. Court of Miracles and Little Europe. So that's Scooby-Doo. You're looking at it right there. My other thought, seeing physical sets like this Scooby-Doo Universal Monsters, I think they're banking on this being like a multiple year experience. So to say there's a lot riding on this experience being the one thing I remember from FanFest was Scooby-Doo Universal Monster. Like, they are banking on it. Mm-hmm. All Universal Monster movies directed by Tim Burton reboot billion. I love Tim Burton. Tim Burton stuff is always amazing. For Universal, did like new photos get posted? Did they do like new announcements on here? Event home. All right, so they posted this now. Is there like other stuff? Get details? Ooh, Scooby-Doo meets Yum. Fuel up like Scooby-Doo and the gang with a frightfully fun menu. Scarf down Scooby snacks, indulge in tasty bites inspired by your favorite Universal monster. A deliciously immersive way to keep the fun going between meddling and mystery. They don't say where though. Oh, they do. Why does it say Scooby-Doo Monsters at Kung Fu Panda? Right? Am I tripping? That's Kung Fu Panda. I don't know. Maybe that's not correct. uh, did they provide like new photos of stuff? I don't know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think we got like new concept arts or anything like that yet. All right. That is it. That is it, everybody. That is it. Next year, Universal Dracula and Frankenstein movies will be in public domain. Damn, I didn't know that. Wow. Hmm. They still got the showroom where Star Trek was, so they still holding back on something. Yeah, and there's a big rumor too that like where the retaining wall was, they're gonna put a tent there. And that was rumored to be something for FanFest. So maybe there's more IPs, literally more IPs that we just don't know about. Uh, I'm excited. I'm excited. It's just early. It's early. FanFest was amazing. Vegas Film Critic, what is up? Morning. Good morning. Hey, Mondo. Hope your new year is starting out with some serious fire. Dude, this new year, it's unreal how everything is. We got all the stuff at Disneyland that's in production and happening. We got that Star Wars news yesterday. We got FanFest news. Peanut celebrations about to kick off. I got some information on that. We're in a blessed time for theme parks, and we got a lot of good movies. You know, I know Vegas Film Critics all about the movies. We got a lot of good movies this year, man. We're in for an epic 2026. I'm just humbled and happy to be here, man, and hope to cover it all. Today, I'm going to try to watch the 28 Years Later. I'm going to have to coffee up at some point later because I'm going to be tired. I got a big day ahead of me. Like, this is just the beginning of my day. I want to watch 28 Years Later. I'm so invested in that series. I really love the first one. So this is kind of the end to that. I don't know if there's more beyond it. But thank you, Vegas Film Critic. Happy New Year to you and your family, my friend. Danny with the super chat. You're the best. You guys are the best, man. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. I really hope I don't say last year was better by the end of this. It's just hard to top Back to the Future. Like, it's simple as that. It's literally, I don't know. And I said this on other live streams. You know, dare I say it? Do we peak with Back to the Future? They just started out so hard, like strong. Like it's tough to overcome. But thank you. I might skip FanFest and do Disneyland Star Wars night, or just go back to HHN Hollywood this year. Damn. Well, we got to see the full lineup. Poor Judgment. Hopefully this is just kind of, maybe they flush out all the FanFest news very like fast. I don't know. I feel like FanFest, you got to have momentum to the event. So I think announcing everything and then start dropping trailers like a lot. Build the excitement. But we'll see. We'll see. I am definitely going to Star Wars night this year. Ever since they did the whole Kylo Ren Rey storyline, they're just like, get out of here. Darth Vader's Darth Vader and Luke are coming. I'm very ecstatic about Star Wars Night. It's probably going to be the best Star Wars night we've ever had because it's going to be different. People are going to go nuts for Darth Vader and Galaxy's Edge. And then the music playing. That's one of the most important things of Star Wars is the music. It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. Bring Demon Slayer. K-pop Demon Hunters. Dude, I hope they're still considering that stuff. All right. I got to get out of here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Those are the announcements for FanFest, at least what we officially know as of right now. But I hope to cover the future announcements. There's more to come. There is more to come. You could buy your tickets. You could buy your fandom pass. If you're trying to go, get those. I don't know if like dates are going to sell out anytime soon because this event isn't until April. So there's a little times away. But I appreciate everybody's kindness and support. And thank you for hanging out with me this beautiful morning. Do you think Universal's going to wait till after FanFest to open up the coaster? I don't know, man. This is me in my heart. I would imagine they would open the coaster with FanFest. Because you're getting a double whammy of like the excitement for the coaster, excitement for FanFest. They would help tickets. Or they would help ticket sales because there's just two hype things happening at the same time. So maybe they're aiming for an April, May for Fast and Furious. That's my thoughts. I doubt they wait till after FanFest and then the coaster. I don't know. That just seems weird. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of testing that still has to happen for the coaster. They haven't, at least publicly, they haven't tested the coaster yet. Like, I haven't seen it run. We've seen it in the load station the last couple days, but we haven't seen go through the track yet. I don't doubt that they've done that like after hours and stuff, but at least public times they have not. We got a super chat from Danny. I like to see other movies being made again, like Problem Child, Darkman, another Kong movie, Scarface, some movies with balls again, Casino. Those are some great movies, my friend. I love Casino. That is such a good movie. Really good acting. Like, when you watch Casino, you believe all those characters. Like, these people are those characters. But thank you, Danny. Thank you, man. All right. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everyone's support, all the comments and likes and super chat. Thank you so much. And thank you for just hanging out with me on this random morning. Unexpected news. Hopefully more. Hopefully the news just keeps coming with FanFest and everything gets flushed out. Hopefully we get concept arts or something or trailers. I want to. What are we gonna do? What are these experiences? I want to see it. I want to see it. All right. Love you guys so much. Smash the like button. We are firing it down.